2 players detected.
Go.
Aha, we are back, and I'm now going to read that poem. Oh god. I'm still trying to think about how to say that one axolotl backwards. It's such a mouthful.
Can you say it again?
Anywho. What?
Can you say it again? Because I kind of forgot already.
Iltaloxa.
God damn it.
Loxa.
Oh god, I just need to save at the beginning of the next level instead of Eltaloxa. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna name a pet that if I ever. I already know if I ever get a golden retriever mixed with a yellow lab, I'm gonna call it Goldador. I'm gonna call it Gondor. Gondor the Goldador.
Gondor the Goldador. God, why? That's so good. Okay.
And I know if I think, and I think I'm gonna name, like, I don't know, a cat or something like Eltaloxa. Or if I get an Axolotl myself, I'll name it that. We could have. Okay.
So once.
Oh, first time fighting another boss. Hey, remember Cutman?
Oh boy.
Well, we just have to beat him with raw strength because we don't have Gutsman's power to use. Because you need blocks to use Gutsman's power. And there's none here, obviously.
Look at you just pounding through this boy. For a second,
Oh, and I forgot, this isn't like Megaman 2 where they drop health for you to use.
Did you just fall through the floor?
Yeah. I guess they just didn't know how to transition. Hup. I mean, I just kind of like, there's not many bosses that use, oh, damn it. Oh, hey, Electman, I used your power to get here. Oh god, why don't they drop health?
Because health is for the weak.
Oh god, why? Hup. Okay, that's not very fair.
Okay, poem reading time.
Yeah, bring up that Tom.
Or it's not a poem.
Oh, I have to restart the entire stage? I've got a strategy for this one. Ready? Watch closely. Sorry I interrupted your poem, but there's a tactic I use for these later levels.
Yeah.
If it would let me go, okay. Watch very closely.
Wait a minute.
It'll all make sense soon. So, you know what happens when you run out of lives, right? You get this screen. When you press continue, it brings us back here, but with a notable improvement. We have full health and all our items are full.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm going to save that. Yep. Alright, yeah, bring up that poem. You can read it now. Oh, come on. I know I'm using the saves a lot, but I just, like, don't. It's faster than waiting for the death screen and for, like, Mega Man's Bju to go everywhere. Oh, come on. Why did I go for that? I thought it would be health for some reason. Alright, just, no. I'm gonna start with myself Electman power. That's all I'm gonna use.
Right. Gotta stop stalling like Randy Feltface. Anywho,
I'm not gonna ask about that. what the hell that was a reference to? Because I honestly have no clue. Oh, might as well grab that.
There was what to talk about now. Okay.
Just read.
There was a time when I thought a great deal about axolotls. I want to see them.
Read them a bit louder. You're not louder than the game.
I'm gonna just grab my microphone, set it right here in front of my face. Hi.
Hup.
What, you think I'm gonna blow into my mic?
No, I'm just dodging it. Hup. Goddamn hopping bastard.
When I thought a great deal about the Axolotls. This is almost ASMR. Okay, there was a time when I thought a great deal about the Axolotls. I went to see them in the aquarium at the Jardin des Plantes and stayed for hours watching them, observing their immobility, their faint movements, and now I'm an axolotl. Wait, what? Wait, this took a fast turn. It's like, I really like looking at axolotls, but now I am one. Anywho, I got to them by chance one spring morning when Paris was spraying its peacock tail after a slow winter time. And I was heading down the Boulevard Royal. Then I took Saint Marcel and Le Hopital and saw green among all that gray. And remember the lions. Oh, okay. I was a friend of the lions and panthers, but had gone into the dark, humid building that was the aquarium. I left my bike against the branchings and went to look at tulips. The lions were sad and ugly, and the panther was asleep. I decided on the aquarium. God, this is way above my vocab threshold.
Okay, can you still talk louder? I'm sorry. It's just
at banal fish until unexpectedly I hit it off with the axolotl. I love how Rice, you tell me to speak louder. The next word is banal fish, and I'm just like, banal? More like anal fish.
oh, original Zach.
I know. There's a special place in hell for all of us. Mine's staying next to Delta with a pitchfork in my ass. Anywho.
Since when do you deserve such luxury?
Such luxury? Dude, that sounds super uncomfortable.
I mean...
I stayed watching them for an hour and left. Dude, I actually sat down and watched Bubbles for like an hour. Anywho, for an hour and left. I'm unable to think of anything else. In the library at, pronunciation, Saint Evia? I consulted a dictionary. Man, I should learn a different language so I can pronounce things in other dialects.
It's French.
I do not speak the French.
Yeah, I had to read a 1,200 page book. I didn't have to, but I wanted to. That was written in French in the exact same like weird style. Not weird, but like the style this one was kind of in. So that was a year for me. Anyway, maybe turn the sensitivity up on your mic because you have to remember the Megaman music is playing over this, and it's fairly loud.
I consulted a dictionary and learned that axolotls are the larval stage provided with gills of a species of salamander of the genus Ambystoma, that they were Mexican. I knew already by looking at them and their little pink Aztec faces and the play card at the top of the tank. I read the specimens of them had been found in Africa, capable of living on dry land during the periods of drought, and continue their life underwater when the rainy season came back. I found their Spanish name, Axolotl, and then mentioned that they were edible. Ooh. And that their oil was no longer used. It said, like cod liver oil.
I'm waiting for Zach to look up and realize I've been fighting my clone.
Wait, what? I can't see the game. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's just what's going on. He has like all my moves. Whatever power I'm using, he copies. and I'm just going to. I don't really know how to stop him because he just kind of like, because he damages me if I touch him, and I'm out of power. So, I mean, okay. Continue.
Okay, let me find my place. Okay, I didn't care to look up any of the specialized works, but the next day I went back to the Jardin des Plantes. I began to go every morning and afternoon some days. The aquarium guard smiled, perplexed, taking my ticket. I would lean up against the iron bar in front of the tanks and set to watch watching them. There's nothing strange in this because after the first minute, I knew that we were linked, that something definitely lost the distance, kept pulling us together. It had been enough to detain me the first morning in front of the sheet of glass where some bubbles rose through the water. The axolotls huddled on the wretched narrow. Only I can know how narrow and wretched. Floor of moss and stone in the tank. There were 9 specimens, and the majority pressed their heads against the glass, looking with their eyes of gold at whoever came near them. Disconcerted, almost ashamed, I felt a lewdness to be peering at these silent and immobile figures heaped at the bottom of the tank. God, this is very weird. Mentally, I isolated, situated on the right and somewhat apart from the others to study it a bit. I saw a rosy little body, translucent. I thought of those Chinese figures of milky glass. I'm probably like reading this out of order because my eyes are just like bouncing from different lines. So.
I mean, it sounds right. Like, it makes sense the way you're reading it.
Looking like a small lizard about 6 inches long, ending in a fish's tail of extraordinary delicacy. The most sensitive part of our body, along the back ran a transparent fin with the joined with the tail. But what obsessed me was the feet of the slenderest. God, reading out loud is so hard for me because I just eat my tongue when I talk. Slenderest, nicety, ending in tiny fingers with manly human nails.
I beat the dummy, by the way.
Oh, cool. And then I discovered its eyes, its face, inexpressive features with no other trait save the eyes. 2 orifices like brooches. Woo. Julio transparent. Oh wait. Plain on the face. Okay. Eye and etched into the pink flesh, onto the rosy stone of the hand, vaguely triangular, with the curved and triangle sides, which gave a total likeness to the stature cord. By time, the mouth was masked by triangular plane of the face. Its considerable size would be guessed only in profile in front of a delicate surface barely slit the lifeless stone. On both sides of the head, where the ear should have been, there grew these tiny springs red as coral. A vertical outgrowth, the gills, I suppose, and they were only the thing quick about. The only thing quick about it. Even 10 or 15 seconds, the springs picked up stiffly again, subsided. Once in a while, a foot would barely move. I saw it made of toes, poised mildly on the moss. It's that we don't enjoy moving a lot, and the tanks is so cramped We barely move in any direction. We're hitting one of the others with our tail or our head. Difficulty arises, fights, tiredness. The time feels like it's less if we stay quiet. The episode's hit its 15-minute time.
Okay, cool. We're gonna stop it